For all those impacted by 9/11, there seems to be a common theme: resilience. The attacks were a horrible reminder that the world can be unpredictable and cruel, but also that the United States is strong, and in the most desperate moments, we can come together and unite for a single cause. Our next guests have witnessed that resilience firsthand through the years. I want to welcome Rick Cotton, Executive Director of the Port Authority of New Jersey and New York, and Josh Cherwin, Chief Advancement Officer at the National September 11th Memorial and Museum. Thank you both for being here.
Good to be with you.
Rick,
Thanks.
over the last 20 years, there have been at least 100 funerals for police and civilian employees of the Port Authority connected to 9/11. So what sticks out to you the most about them and about those they left behind?
Well, the Port Authority itself lost 84 employees, including 37 police officers who ran toward danger to protect others. And it has become part of the DNA of the agency to rebuild. And really, that is the spirit that brought the elected officials, the mayor, the governors of the states, the senators, all of the elected officials and the community. The best way we could pay tribute to those who perished was to bring not only the 16-acre campus back more energetic, more vigorous, than ever before, but all of Lower Manhattan. So the commitment that brought people together was to rebuild the 16-acre campus, rebuild Lower Manhattan, and re-energize Lower Manhattan. And it is that spirit that really has been at work over 20 years and really has transformed the site today.
Josh, how does the National September 11th Memorial and Museum help connect those who are trying to remember with those who were lost, particularly those who we heard Amy refer to earlier, people whose remains were never identified?
Yeah, well, we are fortunate to have partners in Rick and the Port Authority, our chairman, Mike Bloomberg, who was mayor at the time, as we have worked over these many years to build a memorial and museum that can be a lasting place of remembrance and reflection for future generations, but can also share the stories of resilience, hope, and unity that you all are talking about today. I mean, you only need to rewind the tape just a few seconds and listen again to Stanley's story. There are many like them, survivors, first responders who answered the call to serve that day, the family members for whom, whether the remains of their loved ones are identified yet or not, the memorial and museum is a place to come, remember, and reflect. But of course, in this moment, as Diane Sawyer was sharing about, we are so focused on the fact that a new generation has arrived on our doorstep here with no lived memory of 9/11. And sharing these stories of resilience are more relevant than ever. And can help a generation that did not live through a day that changed our world forever better understand how the challenges we have faced as a city, as a nation, and those we continue to face can be surmounted with compassion, with empathy, with an understanding of how we are all connected and can support one another in moments like this.
So, Josh, what are some events or public programs that you think people should be aware of, even today?
Sure. Well, right now, we have over 1 million students all across the country tuned in to our Anniversary in the Schools program, which is on Friday today because the anniversary is Saturday. And they are hearing firsthand from the voices of those directly affected. Obviously, from a next generation in this moment, the son of a first responder who answered the call to serve that day, the daughter of an employee killed in the World Trade Center, the young man who at the time was at the Florida elementary school where President George Bush was reading to a classroom when informed of the attacks, who went on to serve in our nation's military because of that experience and how it shaped him even at such a young age. So we hope students will continue to tune in today. They can do that at 911memorial.org. And we also hope tomorrow, wherever you are on the anniversary, you'll look up to the sky. We have been talking, and you have heard on the show, people recount how the weather today, it feels so much like the weather did 20 years ago. Take a picture of the sky, post it to Instagram or other social channels with hashtag never forget 9/11, and help us begin a conversation with a new generation that can be a bridge between memory and history for those too young to remember this day and how it changed us.
All right, well said. Rick Cotton and Josh Turwin, we appreciate your time today. Thank you both.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And again, ABC News and ABC News Live will have live coverage tomorrow marking the 20th anniversary of 9/11. That coverage starts tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.